What do you think are your main mistakes in Valorant that are holding you back from ranking up? Is it your aim, your game sense, your mechanics, or your mental? Now, as someone who's coached over 500 players and hit rank 1, I can tell you the real mistake holding you back most is awareness. And it wasn't even in those 4 options. Let me explain what I mean. To aim properly, you first need to know that you're about to take a fight. You're about to need to aim. That anticipation is key for your hand to even move. Think about when you do a reaction time test, right? You already know what's about to happen. Same thing when you aim train. You've chosen a task and you know what's coming, so you anticipate. That's how your body works. You have a stimulus, the stimulus gets sent to your receptors. Your receptor sends that message to your brain, the brain processes it, and the brain sends the message to your effectors, which is your hand, and then you react. But when you anticipate, it becomes like this. You have the stimulus, then it goes to your brain, then it goes to your hand. There are way fewer steps, and your response is faster and cleaner. I'm going to break this down for you in Valorant, but before we get into that, let's thank the sponsor of this video, Snaply. If you're like me, and you like spending on games, skins, or battle passes, come here. I found a way to actually save money doing what we're already doing. It's a cashback e-gift card app. It's super simple. So here's what I did. I bought a Riot gift card to a Snaply, bought a new skin, and Snaply gave me cashback instantly. Like real money back into my wallet. That's cash I can use for my next battle pass skins or even other gift cards. Same thing works if you're subbing to Twitch, grabbing an Xbox credit, or whatever. I even got cashback when I grabbed Netflix gift cards. And if you use my link or QR code below, you'll get 20% cashback on your first order and 10% on your second. So if you're putting $50 into Valorant, you're getting $10 right back on that first order. That's literally like a free skin, or saving up for your next battle pass. Plus, Snaply has this XP quest going on. If you buy a gift card through them, post a pic of your collection, your stats, your favorite merch, whatever, you can tag Snaply and use the hashtag SnaplyXP, and you could win even more extra stuff. That means more Valorant skins. They're doing monthly giveaways for Con Hotel gift cards, gaming credits, anime con perks. The more people you join, the bigger the prize pool gets. If you're already dropping money on Riot, or Twitch, or whatever, Snaply is just smarter. You're getting a cutback on what you spent, instead of leaving it just out there to try. The link is below, check it out, let me know if you want anything cool. Now let's get back to the video. Whenever you're in an area, that area gives you context. When I am a lobby, and I'm playing a deathmatch, there absolutely will be people in lobby. Those possible fights are what we call timers. Let me show you what I exactly mean by this. Whenever I'm in this area, there's a lobby. A lobby, there's always people. C, there's always people. Garage, there's always people. There's often a spawn window. So now, I already tell myself, where can people be? Here, C long, behind me. When I'm here, short. When I take break time, I kind of get lost a bit.
I recorded most of. I recorded half of defense.
Like, it's the same thing for fucking any other map. Like, yeah, just because it's a different map doesn't mean the string does not work the same. You know, Haven's the easiest way to think about it. So, like, fucking if this guy gets contact aim.
Slash grass player.
One more.
Dead grass. Lobby, I mean. There you go. They always come at the same places. You remember them. You remember the fights. You remember the timers. Now, let's go more in depth. Now, I have a VOD of a client slash a fan. Alright? The thing that's very important here is to know, is he anticipating? Does he remember where the fights come from? Or is he just reacting? If he's reacting, he's playing wrong. Alright. Here, he reacted late. He didn't anticipate. The only reason he turned around is because of the sound. He didn't actually react properly, right? So that's a delayed reaction due to him not remembering people or C. Alright, when he's here, let's see what's going on. He's being very, very, very cautious of everything. That's wrong. They're not everywhere. They're at these exact same spots every single time. So he should not be worried. Now, there's always a spawn B. The guy B can always come A. Alright, that's a possibility. That's a timer. However, you see how late he's going to react to this. His crosshair didn't even move yet. So that means he did not anticipate the player. Therefore, he reacts late again. So he's surprised that the player is there. Long is possible, CT is possible, short is possible again. So you see how he swung short. He knew someone was short. However, he swung without any purpose. He was surprised to see the player short, which he shouldn't. Therefore, he gets punished. He doesn't anticipate. When we're here, we know there's always someone A lobby. We know there's always someone C. Alright, someone spawn window. Alright, now, someone lobby, right? We know someone is lobby, but we're swinging without any purpose. We're not putting any type of focus on what's in front of us. We don't anticipate. We're purely hoping that the enemy whiffs, and then we get there on time. But if we hope for the enemy to whiff, we will instantly get one-tapped. In every single gunfight that he took, he needed the enemy to whiff. He never reacted first. He never was able to shoot first. Compare it to mine. I just literally destroyed them the moment I was there. If I didn't, it was just a whiff, and that's okay, we're human. But in this case, he's not giving himself a chance. He's just depending on luck to win his gunfights. Now, I don't know if you guys realize, but most of what I'm talking about is pattern recognition. So the players / the fights are often taken at the same places. There's always these fights, this possibility. What's very important is for you guys to realize, wait, people cannot be here. Wait, there's always someone here. Wait, there's always someone here. When you have context and you're aware of the possibilities, these timers will be created. Whenever you know a timer is possible, your brain will go into a high focus mode. It's gonna be like, wait, yo, be ready, there's someone. Therefore, you will always react and you will always be able to shoot first. However, if you don't anticipate and you play reactively, you're always depending on others to whiff. Now, I'm just gonna give you guys a little preview of what I often coach in a comp environment. All right, let's start. Day 1 pistol round. All right, it's eco. If they're eco, there's two options usually of what they will do in the round. They will either all go in the mains, A main, B main, or they will go mid. All right. Now let's see how it goes. Putting anti-rush setup. Very
Neon,
good.
top mid.
So neon top mid
Tiles.
and 1 tiles. So you know there's at least 2 mid. So the rest are probably in the mains. B main, A main. We don't know. Anything is possible, right? But we know there's 2 mid. Mid player died. Alright, ISO's gone. Now you see how there's no follow-up mid. There's no one else mid. This tells you, alright, so they don't want to go mid in the end. They want to do something else. They probably want to go in the mains then. So here, A main and B main are vulnerable. Now you see how there's no noise, right? This tells you they are walking up. If they are walking up, should you play very scared? Absolutely not. You have a gun advantage. You know they're walking up. You just need to hold the angle and then boom, kill them as they're walking up. Pretty simple, right? So now,
retrieving flash.
they're still the same scenario where
Just
they're playing the
jumping,
mains.
comment.
So now, here, we know that they're coming anytime soon now. So we should be very, very ready, and we should hold the angle tight. We should not be jiggling. We should not be holding wide. So now, the client / fan is surprised that there's someone B main, which shouldn't be. There's absolutely can be someone there. So now someone died mid, so now they could go back mid or they could go back B main. We don't know. 1 A main, killjoy. So we know 1 mid, 1 A, 1 B, 1 missing. 2 mid, they both died. All right, so 1 A, 1 was mid.
Spike
Okay,
down mid.
so now we are waiting, and now we have 0 confirmation of where the players are, right? So this tells us about the timers. What is possible in front of us? It's very simple, anything except mid. So now, if we're playing B, the only thing that's important to us, right in front of us, that we want to do properly is take care of B main. That's the only thing that is possible that we should pay attention to. So now, if we're swinging B main / holding it, we should be ready, which the client / fan wasn't. Therefore, she gets punished. You see how we played with probabilities. We played with the context of the information that tells us what are the timers. They are not mid, they have to be B main. Therefore, I need to be ready. They are not here, they have to be here. This is pattern recognition. Once you know what's happening, you have a timer in front of you and you pay attention to the timer. So here's a little quick recap. The area gives you context. The context gives you possibilities. Those possibilities tells you where and when a fight might happen. That's what we call a timer. Now, being aware of the timers, depending on the information given to you, depending on your experience, is how you will set yourself up for success. But this is just one of the big part. There are still a bunch of other mistakes you can do, of course, but that's the biggest one you guys all do. So if you guys want me to break down more mistakes of what you guys possibly might be doing, drop a like, hit subscribe, and let me know in the comments. And don't forget, check out Snaply if you want cashback on Valorant skins, battle passes, and more. Links in the description. See you guys later.